here. Day 11. Something bright and cheerful and sunny for those in sunnier climes. I know that people have said, oh, at Christmas time you all do things with winter snowy scenes. So here you go. Yesterday and today, something really bright, cheerful. And I think there's nothing brighter and more cheery than the gorgeous sunflowers. Here I feature Sweet Poppy Stencils, the sunflower stamp. I love it. Look at the detail on that stamp. And if you're not great at colouring, this is a treat for you. I'm also using in the background here this Sunburst stencil from Sweet Poppy Stencils as well, and the Joy from this sentiment set. So the theme today is bright and cheerful, and anything that conjures that up for you. So first thing that I'm going to do is take my stencil and place it over my tag, slightly off center. As you can see, what I've done here is slightly off center. I just think that gave it a bit of an interest. I'm using two colors, bright and cheery, mustard seed and spiced marmalade. And then I'm going to apply it with my blending brush. And I'm going to start with mustard seed, and I'm just going to come just gently into the center of that circle. I want to leave some white space, because in leaving the white space, that just brings your eye to the focal point, which of course is our sunflower. And then I'm just going to bring, you see how random I'm doing that, because I don't want it all to be coloured in specifically. And then I'm going to take a bit of spiced marmalade and just colour in different places on that stencil. So you're going to land up with a two-tone effect through the stencil. Like that. This stencil is great because you can put anything you like in the centre of that, right? It could be a little rabbit, could be a robin, some holly leaves, a great stencil. Okay, now we're going to stamp our sunflower. And for this, I'm going to use my stamp press and Versafine Clear Nocturne. So I'm just going to make sure that that is positioned correctly. I might drop it down a bit because I want my sunflower to really stand out. Just going to ink this up. Now I want it a bit darker than that, especially, oh, you know what? No, especially some of those petals. That's better, much better. Now, I haven't quite positioned it the same as the other one, but you know what? We're all different. Okay, so we're going to go with that. I'm going to put my Joy on now while I've got my Nocturne out. Ink it up well. Just pop it on the side of my tag. Give it a second for that ink to soak into the card so we get a nice crisp image like that. Okay, and now to colour it. Now, you can use anything you like. Throughout the series, I've shown you how I colour with the Sweet Poppy felt tip pens, pencils, and our Distress Oxides. Today, I'm going to use my Prismacolor Premier crayons. I love this set, actually, because it's quite compact. Look how compact that is, and you get 36 colours in there. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is my orange, my darker colour, and I'm just going to see how random that is, and I'm just going up and down, because you don't want it all to look, you don't want to go round in a circle like that, look too liney. So I'm putting some of the orange along the lines in the stamp. And if the petals lie on top of other petals, in that part there, which is underneath the overlapping pencils, petals, I'm going to put some orange in there as well. Because when something's on top of the other thing, it creates a bit of a shadow. So that's why I'm putting the darker colour in that. But really, there's a lot of detail on this stamp, and you just want a bit of a contrast between the yellow and the orange. There you go. Hey presto. How quick was that? I'm now going to pick up my yellow. And again, I'm not colouring the whole petal in. I'm going to leave a bit of white space. That sort of gives the illusion of light, gives the illusion of depth. There we go. And now I'm going to go in with my greens. I've got 3 coloured greens, and you can see what I did on the original. Some lighter, darker, medium greens, different ways, leaving a bit of white space on the petals. Again, that makes it look as though they're moving in the light, and it doesn't make it look so blocky. So I would start with the darker green and just colour in some of the shaded areas. Then I come in with the lighter, the next shade, and just add a bit of extra interest, and then I'll come in with the lightest colour. So look, isn't that fun? So quick and so easy. There's just 2 things left, and that is to put some sequins on it. Well, I suppose 3. Sequins, ribbon, and glossy accents for the centre of the sunflower there. And you don't need to do that. You actually could put tiny little beads on that. But first of all, we're going to stick our sequins on. So to do this, I'm just going to put a blob of glue onto my workspace, and then using my tweezers, I'm going to just set these at irregular intervals, an odd number throughout the tag. So there we have our sequins, a little reinforcer, and so before I put the ribbon on, I'm just going to put my glossy accents. So there we have it, our sequins, our reinforcer, and our glossy accents, all lovely, ready for that to dry, and then I'll put my ribbon on the top. So thanks so much for watching. I would love to see your makes. Day 11 in our 24 days of tags. Bye for now.